Hey food lovers, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're exploring one of Indonesia's iconic dishes from South Sulawesi, Coto Makassa. A hearty beef soup that's rich in history and flavor, but did you know there are some lesser-known facts about it? Let's uncover unknown facts about Coto Makassa. Let's dive in. Coto Makassa was originally made for royalty in the Gowa Kingdom during the 16th century. It was considered a luxurious dish served only to kings and nobles. The soup is known for its use of beef offal, which includes organ meats like heart, liver, and tripe, giving the dish a unique, rich flavor. Unlike most soups, Coto Makassa is traditionally cooked in a clay pot, believed to enhance the flavor by evenly distributing the heat. One of the secret ingredients is ground peanuts, which gives Coto Makassa its creamy texture and nutty undertones. The broth is simmered for hours with a blend of over 40 herbs and spices, including lemongrass, galangal, and coriander, giving it a depth of flavor that's hard to replicate. In traditional Makassar culture, the soup was served to celebrate important events like weddings and royal gatherings. The authentic version of Coto Makassa includes taoko, fermented soybean paste, which adds a distinctive umami punch to the dish. The soup is always accompanied by barasa or ketupat, which are traditional Indonesian rice cakes that soak up the flavorful broth. Coto Makassa is often eaten in the morning in Makassar, as a hearty breakfast dish before a long day of work or festivities. It is common to find small, family-run Coto stalls in Makassar that have been passed down for generations, each with their secret family recipes. The soup is famous for its strong, spicy flavor, but you can adjust the spice level by adding more or less sambal, chili paste, to suit your taste. Coto Makassa's flavor base is enriched by pounded candle nuts, which add both richness and a slight nuttiness to the soup. Unlike other Indonesian soups, Coto Makassa has a thicker consistency, more like a stew than a soup, thanks to the use of peanuts and slow cooking. The dish is considered comfort food in Makassar, especially during the rainy season when a bowl of hot coto is the perfect way to warm up. The herbs and spices used in Coto Makassa are known for their medicinal properties, particularly galangal and lemongrass, which are good for digestion. Locals believe that the dish gives strength and stamina, which is why it's often eaten before big physical tasks or ceremonies. There's a popular saying in Makassar, the older the clay pot, the better the coto, as the pot absorbs the flavors over time. During the preparation of coto, the meat is boiled twice. The first boiling removes impurities, while the second infuses the meat with the broth's complex flavors. In ancient times, wild buffalo was often used instead of beef, especially during special feasts, as buffalo was considered more prestigious. Despite being a humble street food today, Coto Makassa was historically a dish of prestige, served to important guests visiting the Gowa Kingdom. Coto Makassa is one of the oldest known dishes in Indonesia, with some historians estimating its origins to be over 500 years old. Makassar locals often eat their coto with a side of sambal goreng, a spicy condiment made from fried chilies and garlic. Each region of South Sulawesi has its own variation of coto, using different ingredients depending on what is available locally. Lontong is another popular rice cake that can be served with Coto Makassa, especially in regions outside Makassar. The use of beef offal in Coto Makassa reflects Indonesia's culinary tradition of nose-to-tail eating, where no part of the animal goes to waste. Coto Makassa is often served with a squeeze of calamansi lime for a hint of acidity that balances the richness of the broth. It's common to find garlic crisps sprinkled over the soup for added texture and flavor, a finishing touch unique to Coto Makassa. Makassar people believe that eating coto regularly keeps the body warm and healthy, especially during cooler months. The preparation of the dish can take up to 6 hours, with some cooks slow simmering the broth overnight for maximum flavor. Despite its complex flavors, Coto Makassa is usually affordable, making it a favorite among both locals and tourists. Many traditional Coto Makassa stalls are open from early morning until late at night, catering to both early risers and night owls. Some local variations of Coto Makassa use pork offal instead of beef, particularly in non-Muslim communities. The soup is often eaten with spiced vinegar and a dollop of ketchup manis to enhance its flavor complexity. Coto Makassa has made its way to many parts of Indonesia, with variations of the dish being found as far as Jakarta and Bali. Some cooks add bone marrow to the broth for an extra rich, gelatinous texture that thickens the soup naturally. While it is traditionally beef-based, you can now find chicken or lamb versions of Coto Makassa to cater to different tastes. Coto Makassa stalls often serve the dish with endless refills of broth, allowing diners to enjoy more without paying extra. A modern variation of the dish includes coconut milk, which makes the broth even creamier and slightly sweeter. Despite its popularity in Makassar, Coto Makassa remains relatively unknown internationally, making it a hidden gem of Indonesian cuisine. For true Makassar locals, there's nothing like a hot bowl of coto after a long day. It's the ultimate comfort food. And there you have it, unknown facts about Coto Makassa. Have you tried this legendary Indonesian soup before? Until next time, keep exploring the flavors of the world. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe our channel.